Running for a second term, North Dakota Republican Party National Committee Chairwoman Lori Hinz says she is running again. KX News' Adrienne Oglesby has more on her platform in the year ahead.
North Dakota's Lori Hinz was elected as the NDGOP National Committee woman back in 2020. Enjoying what she's done in the past 4 years, she wishes to continue the journey.
I stand on those principles that we actually espouse in our documents rather than going off on my own.
But why should the 168 delegates choose you once again?
Well, I think that this is one of those things where I have always aspired to public service, and the last 4 years have been very much a labor of love. It is a voluntary position. People don't realize it, and I've really enjoyed representing and serving the people of North Dakota over the last 4 years, and so I'm hoping to make some changes on the RNC specifically so that we can move forward as a party and as a nation.
But now there are calls for a change within the party, especially with the current issues surrounding Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel.
Our leadership is under fire, under a great deal of fire right now with the RNC, just because in perception, we have lost a numerous amount of races over the last number of years. And so when that happens, you look at doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, and you think, okay, maybe it's time for a change.
As Hinz hopes to join the change for another term, the work begins now.
So this is the time of year from January 1st through March 1st. That's the window where all of those 47 districts will be meeting. And so the very first meeting that I'm going to is tonight, and it's going to be in Edgeley.
North Dakota State Republican Convention is set for April 5th and 6th. From your election headquarters, I'm Adrienne Oglesby.
Tomorrow on KX News, we'll talk more about the topic of unification within the Republican Party.